Have you ever wanted Alfira to permanently join your camp and not die a horrible dark urge-fueled murder? Have you ever wanted to bring along more than a handful of companions in your adventures? Or what about embark on some brand new custom content that allows you to play New Game Plus, or even romance that feisty Cambion Raphael? Then buckle up, because we're going to bring you the hottest mods of 2025 to transform your Baldur's Gate 3 experience. What's up, everyone? Big Dan here. I make videos about RPGs, and in celebration of the release of Patch 8, I've put together a list of 25 exceptional mods you need to try in Baldur's Gate 3. All the mods in this video should theoretically work with Patch 8, but as always in the world of modding, your mileage may vary, and unexpected bugs could be a part of the process. About half of the mods on this list can be installed directly from the in-game mod menu, but others are only available on PC at this time via Nexus mods. Suffer, console players! I'll put links to all mods in the description. But without further ado, let's buckle up, grab some iced coffee, and dive into the best mods in Baldur's Gate 3. Number 1. Alfira joins the party. Ever wanted that lovable tiefling bard to join your party camp? Well, now you can with this in-game mod. Previously, this path was restricted to Dark Urge characters, and it wouldn't end well for Alfira. But now we can have a fun new camp member without having to clean up a body in the morning. After installing the mod, Alfira will now join your camp if you help her complete her song. You can trigger Alfira's recruitment scene by long resting after helping her finish the whole song while in Act 1. If you're playing as the Dark Urge, then this mod also saves Alfira's life, as another character will step in to fulfill that fateful ending. I'm still holding out hope that Larian will make her a full party member someday, but for now, this will have to do. Number 2, adjustable party limit. Are you tired of leaving behind all your homies in the camp and adhere to the suffocating party size restrictions placed on us by tyrannical developers? Well, now you're in luck, because there's a mod to expand your party size and squad up with the biggest crew, up to 16 party members in total. After installing the mod from the in-game interface, adjustable party limit adds a cantrip that allows you to increase or decrease your maximum party size. Companions will still chime in during cutscenes, but it is randomized as to who will chime in. Only 3 party members will be visible hovering in the background while you speak in cutscenes, and this also seems randomized. But if you want to test the limits of your posse, then this mod is for you. Number 3, FearTaylor's Camp Clothes. Fashion Gate 3 enjoyers will love this mod, which adds a ton of new options for your character and companions to rock new fits in the party camp. When entering the camp for the first time, or after a long rest, a golden chest containing over 500 items will appear in the camp chest. The golden chest contains several mini chests in which the clothing items are organized. All outfits and armor will take the camp clothes slot, allowing you to wear whatever you would normally like, while keeping the function of your armor you have equipped. The mod author recommends using this mod on a fresh playthrough for best results. Number 4, Mystra's Spells. This mod is a spellcaster's dream, adding 135 brand new spells into Baldur's Gate 3. What separates this mod from other 5e spell mods is that the new spells are implemented from the ground up to be more in line with the BG3 style of interpreting 5e spells, with adjusted durations, reduced cast ranges, and many other subtle differences rather than trying to adhere as closely to raw as possible. Also, it implements many of the spells found in Unearthed Arcana and Acquisitions Incorporated. This mod is also compatible with other subclass mods like Arcane Vanguard, Duskblade, Mindweaver, and more. Simply grab this mod from the in-game menu and start blasted. Number 5, Lanceboard Raphael Romance Mod. For those who want a taste of Avernus aside from Karlach, this mod is for you. Lanceboard adds a new quest that allows players to romance or friend zone Raphael. To start the quest, speak to Raphael in Last Light Inn during Act 2 and help Mole win the game. Afterwards, a white pawn will be added to your inventory. Interacting with the pawn will open up a portal to a new location where you can engage in some new dialogue with Raphael and kick off the romance. This mod is currently in the beta stage, but we all know Tav will be the true alpha in the relationship. Sadly, this mod is only available on PC via Nexus mods at the current moment. Sorry, console players, I guess you're cucked for now.
A pacifist in Baldur's Gate? Nobody's leaving this place alive, cock.
Number 6, Shadow Curse Reborn. For those of us itching for some new campaign content, Shadow Curse Reborn is a breath of fresh air. This mod adds a new chapter post Act 2, which allows us to explore a new campaign in the Shadow-Cursed lands after rooting Ketheric out of Moonrise Towers. In the aftermath, some of those afflicted with the curse survived and regained their minds, but not without long-term physical consequences. The Harpers and Flaming Fist rise up to secure the region and investigate the lingering effects of the curse. This ambitious mod will eventually span 3 full acts, adding in new companions, combat encounters, and story beats for us to enjoy. Currently, we can experience the prologue section in the Shadow-Cursed lands, but other stories will come in the future, so be sure to keep an eye on Shadow Curse Reborn. Shout out to the YouTuber Veteran Joystick who led me to discover this mod. I'm definitely itching to try out this campaign on my next playthrough. Now, I personally was not able to get this mod working on my game after the patch 8 update. I suspect maybe that this mod needs an update, but I did want to include this mod in this video because it's a very ambitious project, and I am personally looking forward to playing the full campaign whenever I get a chance, and perhaps I'll do another video update on it in the future. Let me know in the comments if you're able to get it working on your game. Number 7, Karlach Better Hot Date. This mod expands the Karlach dinner date, allowing us to fully enjoy all available dialogue options before getting interrupted by the rude waiter. At this moment, this mod isn't available through the in-game installation menu, so console players can just watch the cutscene on YouTube instead. Number 8, Extra Encounters and Minibosses. Okay, let's bring it back to something console players can actually enjoy. This mod adds over a dozen new combat encounters and mini-bosses for us to discover. Each new mini-boss will have unique passives and drop a ton of loot and XP whenever you defeat them. So if you really enjoy BG3 combat and want to pack even more fights into your playthrough, then this mod is for you. Number 9, Trials of Tav Reloaded. This is an overhaul of one of the most famous gameplay challenge mods ever to come to Baldur's Gate 3. The original Trials of Tav is no longer supported, but this version carries the baton. Trials of Tav turns BG3 into a roguelike challenge mode, strictly focused on increasingly difficult combat encounters. With over 400 monsters to encounter, including many unique ones not seen in the base game, Trials of Tav Reloaded is one of the best ways to test your combat prowess in Baldur's Gate 3. Number 10, TOTF Nautiloid Overhaul, a Nautiloid in actual hell. This mod transforms the tutorial from an easy intro of the game's mechanics to a challenging fight full of new mini-bosses and battles to tackle. Hellspawn from Avernus spill onto the Nautiloid, providing new opportunities for early game challenge that seasoned BG3 combat enjoyers will be sure to love. This mod is currently compatible with patch 7, but should also work on patch 8 as well. Number 11, Infernal Intimates. This one's for players looking for more spicy outfits for Tav and your companions to wear in the party camp, basically adding stockings as an option to many different camp outfits. You know, I had to throw a bone to the gooners out there, so enjoy this one. It's available to install directly from the in-game mod menu. Number 12, Wither's Big Naturals. Okay, so I'm mostly including this mod because of the absolute audacity. I literally burst out laughing whenever I saw this in the in-game mod menu today. As the name suggests, this mod makes our camp follower Withers a bit more buxom. That's all, on to the next mod. Number 13, Mild Mockery. If you dream of strolling through the streets of Baldur's Gate, roasting everyone who passes by, then this mod is for you. Mild Mockery adds a new cantrip to your characters that will trigger vocal insults. It's designed to be used outside of combat, though you can use it in combat if you want to as well, if you feel like taunting your enemies before chucking a fireball at them. Number 14, Tactician Enhanced. For players who want to kick up the difficulty and make their run even more challenging, this mod is for you. Tactician Enhanced adds various ways to make your playthrough more difficult, along with the ability to have enemies get stronger automatically as your party grows in size. This mod is extremely customizable, with all settings being configurable in-game. The mod author even recently hosted a contest called the Impossible Challenge, which gained traction in the BG3 Challenge Run community. So if you're looking to turn up the heat in your next BG3 run, be sure to check out Tactician Enhanced. Number 15, Illithid Dominion. This mod allows you to take your Mind Flayer powers to the next level. No longer just a passive passenger, you now have the means to equip, consume, and harvest the power of the Mind Flayers, shaping your evolution as you see fit. Tadpoles you loot throughout the game can now be worn as items, granting unique passive bonuses. You can also consume tadpoles to gain experience and modify existing Illithid powers. On top of that, you can implant enemies with tadpoles and perform actions to steal powers away from them. All in all, Illithid Dominion will take your Squid Game to the next level. And speaking of Squid Games, we gotta talk about number 16, Astral Plane Romance Overview. This mod makes the romance with the Emperor even more spicy. It's definitely not safe for work, but hey, that comes with the territory. The Mind Flayer romance is degen by nature. Number 17, Forsaken Custom Campaign. This ambitious mod transforms Baldur's Gate 3 into World of Warcraft by recreating the undead zone of Tirisfal Glades from classic WoW. Embark on a new journey with 5 new quests, new NPCs and dialogue, and experience BG3 like never before. To get started, make a new game after installing the mod, and your campaign will begin after finishing character creation. At the current time, only the intro of the campaign is available, but there are plans to flesh out a full storyline as development continues. Number 18, Epilogue Camp Clothes. This one's pretty straightforward. It gives you access to the camp clothes your companions wear in the Epilogue only earlier in the game. So if you want those dripped out looks, simply download this mod from the in-game menu. Number 19, Orchid Fall Dress. Alright, I had to include another hot dress for Fashion Gate 3 enjoyers. Shadowheart will definitely be rocking this fit during my next playthrough. Number 20, Rise of the Goldmembers. This is another challenge mod, adding new content and combat encounters for players to test their limits. You can even pursue bounties and compete against other players for the top spots on the leaderboards. Rise of the Goldmembers introduces new enemies, new mechanics like golden momentum, valuable loot, and even a brand new forge to craft powerful weapons. So if you're looking to spice up your next run of BG3, definitely check out Rise of the Goldmembers. There's also a Discord community for the mod, where members can share experiences about their runs. Number 21, LOTR Rulebook All-in-One. If you want to experience some turn-based Lord of the Rings style gameplay, then you're in the right place. This mod introduces 6 new classes like Thane and Slayer, 12 new subclasses, and a plethora of new feats, all inspired by the Lord of the Rings tabletop rulebook. Number 22, New Game Plus. RPG fans yearn for New Game Plus, but many of our favorite games lack this feature, including Baldur's Gate 3. Well, not anymore with this brand new mod available on PC via Nexus Mods. The New Game Plus mod creates a simulation of New Game Plus by starting you off at level 10 in a new campaign. The difficulty is meant to be scaled pretty high, especially for a first-time playthrough, so if you enjoy challenging combat encounters, this mod will be right up your alley. The mod does have some contingencies though. You need to also install expansion with Blade Singer or another similar mod that allows you to level up your characters all the way to level 20. Otherwise, New Game Plus will not work properly. Currently, the campaign is properly scaled for Acts 1 and 2, with Act 3 in active development. So keep that in mind if you decide to play this mod, as it is still a work in progress. Number 23, Evelyn's Empress Colt 1851 Revolver. I just had to include a mod that brings guns into Baldur's Gate 3. This mod adds Evelyn's Empress, a hand pistol that progressively gets stronger as you level up on your adventure. Not much more to say about this, I just like guns. Number 24, Transmog Lite. This mod adds the much needed feature of Transmog to Baldur's Gate 3, allowing you to transform the appearance of your armor regardless of which gear you're actually wearing. Number 25, Hair Unlocked. This mod adds over 30 new hairstyles to the character creator and is one of the most popular mods to ever grace the in-game mod menu of Baldur's Gate 3. So if you want to check out some new hairdos, then be sure to download Hair Unlocked. So there you have it. We've explored a whole boatload of exciting mods to spice up your Baldur's Gate 3 experience. Are there any other mods you think I should check out? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more BG3 and RPG videos. Big shout out to all the channel members for supporting my content. Until next time, this has been Big Dan. I should go.